if you're interested, you can contact Libby or contact the Seattle Folklore Society, and they'll be able to give you more information. If you happen to be down there, you might want to catch her show. And I know on occasion she does play here in town. Whistling Swan Productions had a concert with Libby just this last fall. And you may, if you enjoy her tonight, you may want to talk to Mike McCormick out at the Whistling Swan table and ask him to bring her back. So, let's see, is she almost ready? She's almost ready. So I don't want to tell you any more jokes. I don't have any more jokes. Thank you, Ed. I'm not going to dance. You're welcome. So please welcome Libby Roderick.
I was talking about Alaskan singer-songwriter. Somebody just told me that Jewel is singing as the opening for the Super Bowl. That's funny. Anyway. Okay, back to normal. Well, I was just trying to figure out what to sing for you all, and I was reading out there our earthquake safety sheets, you know, do this in the event of an earthquake. So, and I went through, as some of you did, the '64 earthquake, and as some of the others of you probably know, we are wildly overdue, according to scientists, for another such earthquake. So I think I'll sing you a song called Earthquake. I hear the big one is coming, they say it's overdue. I feel those fault lines running under me, under you. My body fills with tremors in the middle of the night, like a great big fist shaking me from somewhere out of sight. There's an earthquake coming, baby, and I do not know just when. And there's a tidal wave that follows it, gonna crash our lives again. So you hold on to something stable that can withstand the strain. Cause there's an earthquake coming, baby, can we ride it out again? The ground waves like the ocean, Lord, you know the sky it begins to sway. What you took as dead for certain no longer looks that way. Life shatters all around you like dishes off the shelf. Forces underneath you start to rearrange yourself. Cause there's an earthquake coming, baby, and I do not know just when. And there's a tidal wave that follows it, gonna crash our lives again. So you hold on to something stable that can withstand the strain. Cause there's an earthquake coming, baby, can we ride it out again? I will look into your eyes as the world comes tumbling down. And if the earth should swallow us, I'll meet you underground, where fiery hot eruptions force their way to air. Regardless of the reaching to the people living way up there. Cause there's an earthquake coming, baby, and I do not know just when. And there's a tidal wave that follows it, gonna crash our lives again and again and again and again. So you hold on to something stable that can withstand the strain. Cause there's an earthquake coming, baby, can we ride it out again? Thank you very much. I don't know. What request is it? Oh my goodness. Okay. This is a song called Cradle of Dawn, actually. It was written after the oil spill in '89. If we're talking about major natural or unnatural experiences, earthquakes, oil spills. This song was written after the oil spill, And it's kind of like a lullaby I wrote for myself so that I could actually keep going during that oil spill. And the idea behind it was that I knew that as we were trying to get up and keep going over here and do things on behalf of our beloved Alaskan Earth place, people in Australia, New Zealand, and halfway across the world were going to sleep and vice versa, so that we could sleep at night and they were getting up to do the same kind of work. And we could all, in turn, sleep in the cradle of dawn as it goes around the planet. Go to sleep, welcome the night. I will be here in the morning light. Slip into dreams, you've done all that you can. I'll hold you here in the dark. Sunset in your country, sunrise in mine. Lay down your body, feel mine begin to rise. Sunset in my country, sunrise in yours. I feel you there in the dark. The forces facing us are terrible indeed. My hope may flicker in the night, but in the morning I will plant another seed, and while you sleep it seeks the light. Go to sleep, welcome the night. I will be here in the morning light. Slip into dreams, you've done all that you can. I'll hold you here in the dark. Sunset in your country, sunrise in mine. Lay down your body, feel mine begin to rise. Sunset in my country, sunrise in yours. I feel you there in the dark. There are no promises that we will see the day. The dreams we live for will succeed. But I can promise you that halfway around the world, I'll hold the light up while you sleep. We need a quiet place to let our spirits be, somewhere that we are safe from harm. So my beloveds, as the moonbeams touch the sea, rest in the cradle of the dawn. Go to sleep, welcome the night. I will be here in the morning light. Slip into dreams, you've done all that you can. I'll hold you here in the dawn. Sunset in your country, sunrise in mine. Lay down your body, feel mine begin to rise. Sunset in my country, sunrise in yours. I feel you there in the dawn. I'll hold you here in the dawn. Rest in the cradle of dawn. Backstage and realizing that there's been a lot of people coming up here and playing, and a lot of people coming up here and singing, and all the rest of you guys are doing is sitting out there staring at us. And so I thought maybe this time I would see if you all wanted to sing too. You want to sing something? Okay, this song is called "Low to the Ground." Some of you know it's my liberation anthem for dachshunds. They're sick and tired, as I've said for many years, being referred to as hot dogs and wieners and other derogatory terms. So they asked for an anthem of their own. It's called "Low to the Ground." And the chorus goes like this. It would be really great if you all would sing with the second half of the chorus. This is not actually what the song is about, as you will probably become aware fairly soon. The chorus goes like this: stay low to the ground, live close to the earth. Very Alaskan song. Don't stray very far from your soul. Its simple things show us the reason we're here, and its simple things keeping us whole. Since we're spending a couple weekends with music and dancing, it seems like a good idea. So this is how it goes. The thing will go one line at a time. If you know it, sing loudly and lustily so the other people will catch it quickly, because I don't have very much time. It goes like this. Stay low to the ground, try that. Stay low to the ground. Live close to the earth, try that. Live close to the earth. Don't stray very far from your soul. Don't stray very far from your soul. It's simple things show us the reason we're here, and it's simple things keeping us whole. It's simple things show us the reason we're here, and it's simple things keeping us whole. Try the thing together. Stay low to the ground, live close to the earth. Live close to the earth, don't stray very far. Don't stray very far from your soul. It's simple things. Simple things show us the reason we're here, and it's simple things keeping us whole. We stand on the edge of a cliff in the deepest night I've ever seen. People looking for light, people who cherish a dream. Like light shining out from our eyes, and the dreams resting deep in our souls. It's magic we're needing to keep us from falling. It's magic we already know. It's music that keeps us alive. It's dancing that sets our hearts free. It's children remember the laughter in life. It's animals teach us to see. Here it is. Stay low to the ground. Live close to the earth. Live close to the earth. Don't stray. Don't stray very far from your soul. It's simple things show us the reason we're here, and it's simple things keeping us whole. Tell me the place you were born, the lives that your ancestors led, the ground that surrounded the people you love, the streams from which you were fed. It's the wind that carries the seed, and the seed that carries the song. The food that we're eating is rooted in soil, and it's soil that is keeping us strong. It's music that keeps us alive. It's dancing that sets our hearts free. It's children remember the laughter in life. It's animals teach us to see. Stay low to the ground. Live close to the earth. Don't stray very far from your soul. It's simple things show us the reason we're here, and it's simple things keeping us whole. The temples are falling around us. We stand strong and fierce where they've been. I never have seen a holier sight than a person who sings in the wind. Our blood is the river of life. Our joy is the sun on the land. All of the love that is inside this heart is more than one person can stand. And it's music that keeps us alive. It's dancing that sets our hearts free. As children remember the laughter in life. It's animals teach us to see. Stay low to the ground. Live close to the earth. Don't stray very far from your soul. It's simple things show us the reason we're here, and it's simple things keeping us low to the ground. Live close to the earth. Don't stray very far from your soul. It's simple things show us the reason we're here, and it's simple things keeping us whole. Thank you to the crew.
Thank you, Libby. As singers, this audience, you are marvelous. We got another drawing. We're going to draw some more names out of the hat and see if we can give a couple more CDs away. Whose CDs are we giving away?
We've got two more of them here. One's going to be Joanna Monty, who will be performing next Saturday night at this time. Yes, aren't they great? never heard of him. He's kind of a big guy, I don't know. Mike will be playing here on Friday next, about 8 o'clock. And I've got a little note here. He's going to be opening for Eric Vogel at the Sidney Lawrence Auditorium on April 11th. And if you haven't already, there's a songwriters camp in the lobby, a table, and they're going to be having that. And that's going to be in June, is it? Middle of June. Got to look that one up. Well, since we last spoke, when I told you that we had $1,800, we now have $2,200 in dorm membership. Yes, you are great. Give yourself a hand. And as we promised, throughout the festival, we're going to be giving CDs away. And Mike, if you'll do the honors.
I hope I don't mean I already have one. Nobody won. It's blank.
It's blank. My God, it is blank. He wasn't kidding. Let's try that one again.
I can't even get my CD.
This, by the way, is Mike Campbell's latest one, High Country. Really good album.
Peggy Jones.
Peggy, are you in the house?
Yeah, we'll make sure she gets it.
She definitely will. And now for the next one, Joanna Monte, Through the Years.
Karen Rosine.
Carrie's in. Okay. Good things are happening in the lobby, so is the membership table. We hope you stop by, get programs, and please join and support us. Thank you very much.
Now, clear all the stuff out away from your feet because your toes will be tapping. Please welcome to the stage a hot bluegrass band. I listened to them backstage. They are hot tonight. Hot. Hot. They're hot. Can you say hot? Hot. Joel Catterouche, Greg Booth, Frank Sullivan, Joe Page, Bernard Glansbeek, the Rank Strangers. Hey.
In Hillsborough, Kentucky, far away. My sweetheart's waiting there with her smiling face so fair. I'd breathe, I'd be happy there someday. I can't hear softly singing out a message from the dead. Evermore will I roll from my old Kentucky home. That ramshackle shack home.
Thanks a lot. Ramshackle Shack, if you didn't get that. Something on this mic here sound?
Testing,
Up on number 2.
testing, hello.
And here's one to prove you can never go back home again. See Mom and Dad and be with my old friends. Wanna walk down that old dirt road, ease the mind of a heavy load. I've been away too long. Now the busy streets and the city heat are tearing me down. The people here just pass me by like a stranger in their town. Sometimes I think that I'm just a piece that don't fit in. Maybe it's that I'm playing in a game that I can't win. I want to go back home again. See Mom and Dad and be with my old friends. I want to walk down that old dirt road, ease my mind of a heavy load. I've been away too long. Chased a dream, all wasted time that took me far away. Now my life has changed and all the dreams are falling through. Holding to this memory is all that I can do. I want to go back home again. See Mom and Dad and be with my old friends. I want to walk down that old dirt road, ease my mind of a heavy load. I've been away too long. I want to go back home again. See Mom and Dad and be with my old friends. I want to walk down that old dirt road, ease my mind of a heavy load. I've been away too long. Bluegrass band wouldn't be a bluegrass band without one from Bill Monroe. So here's one called the Wheelhouse. Well, we're going to do one more here. And it's one about rambling, one of my favorite topics. You gotta ramble. Just not a bluegrasser if you don't ramble. Right, Joe?
Summer's almost gone and winter's coming on. I played around and played around this old town long, and I feel like I've got to travel on. Oh, rise to Johnny, but Johnny can't come home. No, Johnny can't come home. Johnny can't come home. Oh, Johnny went to the daddy, but Johnny can't come home. Nothing ain't on, chain can't come on. And I played around this old town long. Summer's almost gone and winter's coming on. I played around this old town long, and I feel like I've got to travel on. I said that police, they're coming after me, coming after me, oh, coming after me. Oh, I said that police, they're coming after me, and I feel like I've got to travel on. Oh, I played around this old town long. Summer's almost gone and winter's coming on. I played around this old town long, and I feel like I've got to travel on.
Tonight. Long ago, back in 1992 or 3, a real short character came up to me and asked me to sing on his album. I don't know who it was at that time, but he said he needed somebody with a deep voice. So he asked me to sing on his album, and I did. It was a lot of fun, so I thought I'd make a couple of my own, and I did. And this is the guy right here on this stage that got me started writing my own songs and singing them and recording them and all that other stuff. It's his fault. He has still one of the best CDs that's been locally produced in Alaska. It's a CD called Genetically Enhanced.
Want to get any more specific than that, Mike?
No. One of the best, I said. It's called Genetically Enhanced. It is available in the lobby, and it's got some great, great songs on it. Please welcome my good friend Lou Nathanson.
Thank you very much. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm convinced it's got to be incredibly bad luck to walk underneath an accordion. Because it looks like it isn't any better, any safer on the other side either. So kind of dangerous here. Well, we'll see what we can do. This is one of these deep, meaningful songs, and it's a little unusual for me, but I want everyone in the audience to hold the hand of the person next to them. Please. And now when somebody like Libby does this, you don't laugh. Okay, now close your eyes and visualize perfect communication between the sexes. Everything was going as smooth as glass. Dinner and dancing and tickles and laughs. Curled up together now on the floor. By the light of a candle I was ready for more. With the stereo down, the heat turned up. A little red wine and a couple of cups. Happier than I could be as she let out a sigh and said to me, we need to talk. We need to talk. It seems to me we've not been dealing with our deep and inner feelings. So I thought that we could use just a little relationship review. We need to talk. 2 weeks later, everything was cool. Sipping margaritas by the pool. In the middle of paradise with my girl. Not a worry in hell, not a care in the world. Under the palms, in tropical sun. In serious danger of too much fun. And then she reached out and touched my arm from somewhere deep. Rang a loud alarm. We need to talk. We need to talk. It seems to me we've not been dealing with our deep and inner feelings. So I thought that we could use just a little relationship review. We need to talk. You say I never bare my soul, but honey, that can't be, don't you remember? Our first date, why all we talked about was me. You say I hide my feelings, but you know that isn't right. I even told you just how beautiful that waitress was the other night. Just me and her on a moonlit night. I could feel in my heart that the moment was right. I leaned to whisper in her ear, then a premonition filled me with fear. I leapt to my feet. I was off like a shot, afraid to look back, afraid to not. As I ran away screaming into the park, she was close on my heels, shouting into the dark. We need to talk. We need to talk. We need to talk. Said we need to talk. Said get back here, you SOB. We need to talk. We need to talk. We need to talk. Well, you can let go now. You know, they always say you should write about what you know. So, you know, that song, I played that song for a friend one time, and she was laughing hysterically, and I was chuckling and saying, well, you're getting quite a good laugh at that song, Picking on Women. And she said, oh, she said, I didn't think of it that way. She said, she gave me to understand that what the song was about was the way guys just never seem to understand that there's a problem until you hit them over the head with a hammer. Anyway, maybe we can rewrite it or something. But anyway, as I said, they say you should sing what you know, and of course relationship problems. That's something that we know, and of course we've covered that in great detail now. So we'll move on. But so you know, people write about what they know, where they're from, their upbringing. A dark, deep, dirty secret that people don't know about me. I've spent most of my life here in Alaska now, but I actually grew up in New York. In a condo overlooking New York City, from amongst the pre-Columbian artifacts, came the quietness of an espresso maker and the robed and slippered form whose name was Max. Across the park another building rose, and behind one of its windows there reposed, with a cup of low-fat latte in her hand, the jewel of Max's life, his girl Suzanne. Suzanne and Max made the perfect couple. They both thought homemade pasta was divine, and together they would cruise in their high-tech running shoes. They always knew how much to spend on wine. But sometimes Max thought he was just a clod. Did Suzanne love him or just his fine facade? It wasn't always easy being witty, suave, and bright, and that's how come Max had a secret life. Striped shirt, plaid pants, bad hair all in a tangle. Max heads downtown, glasses at a jaunty angle. Incognito, Max is free, there are no demands. Lawyers, artists, ad execs pass without a glance. No one asks for his opinion on the state of world affairs. Pretty women look right through him, but Max doesn't care. Down the street, Suzanne steps out of a taxi on her way to a power lunch at noon at a little bistro she had just discovered in a recent New York Times restaurant review. Max comes down the street with a Big Mac and a Dairy Queen, ice cream dripping all down his sleeve and his shirt tails flapping in the breeze. Suzanne looks up just in time to see Max come flying round the corner, licking at his sleeve. It all happens in slow motion. Suzanne's briefcase in the air, Big Mac stuck to her face, papers flying everywhere. Down on the sidewalk, Max is crawling, picking papers up with ice cream covered hands. He lays each sticky sheet neatly down by Suzanne's feet, all the while trying to avoid her glance. But Suzanne doesn't seem to recognize her courtly Max beneath his strange disguise. And she isn't too alarmed. In fact, she seems quite charmed and says he has such innocent blue eyes. Suzanne tells Max that he should call her sometime. Then she slips a business card into his hand. But as she walks away, Max does not know what to say, 'cause both of them do not quite understand. Though he is glad Suzanne is not a snob, the other he is jealous. What can she see in that slob? He knows he should confess and clear up this awful mess, but he doesn't know which Max should do the job. Max argues with himself for several days. Then he calls and says he'll pick her up at 2. But which of her paramours shows up there at Suzanne's door? Well, I guess I'll have to leave that up to you. Sequel, it's coming. After I had 2 sequels, really, if you think about it, huh? The forked paths of our lives. Well, lately I've been writing all these serious songs, and I don't know what the problem is. I'm thinking maybe there's some hormone treatments or something I can get. But, in the meantime, we'll make the best of it. Someone loaned me a book recently called Power of One, a great book, and I immediately decided I would not read it because I was going to steal the title, and I didn't want to steal anything else. And the problem was I was in the middle right then of writing the first really dark song that I'd ever written. And I wanted to write this Power of One, and it was like, but I didn't want to lose this really sour mood I was in. So I could finish the dark song. So I wasn't like real hard to write the dark song and stay dark, and then go write and then I had to, write the other one and read the book. But things happened. I read the book first. Anyway, it was irrelevant. But stuff happens. Here's the song. And I want to thank you very much. This will be my last song tonight. And see you later. For 60 years he always was the one to read the map, deal with banks and lawyers, change the fuse, fix the flat. For 60 years she leaned on him, and secretly she prayed that she would die before him, because she was afraid. But when illness overcame him and his mind began to go, she fed him from a teaspoon, changed his soiled clothes. There was no one there to help her, left him to the bed at night. But somehow every day she found the strength with which to fight. You may not know what you can do until you have become the next unlikely hero who will rise to the power of one. At 15 she was the oldest of all the kids at home, and underneath her makeup the bruises hardly showed. But every night they'd huddle in the dark just waiting for the sour smell of alcohol and the creaking of the door. But one time the door swung open and not a soul was there. 3 states away a waitress working nights brushed back her hair. No one knew her age, but they thought she was awfully young to take care of all those children with no help from anyone. You may not know what you can do until you have become the next unlikely hero who will rise to the power of one. The table by the bed was littered with prescription vials, but none of them could keep the pain at bay more than a while. The woman he had shared his breakfast with for all these years lay begging, honey, let me go, for all that's left are tears. So he sat there gazing at her while the medicine took hold, stared into her eyes as they dimmed and slowly closed. Then, knowing there was not much time before she'd wake again, he pressed a pillow to her face and waited for the end. You may not know what you can do until you have become the next unlikely hero who will rise to the power of one. To rise to the power of one.
January at Vagabond Blues in Palmer, and also for Suzzy, he'll be opening on 27th on Tuesday at Cyrano's downtown. Lou's going to draw a name out of the hat. We're going to give away a Lou Nathanson genetically enhanced CD.
I've got to have one of the best jobs around here. I come up on stage and get to give out the goodies. Since I saw you last, which is about 20 minutes ago, we gained $200 more. So please, give yourself a round of applause.
I just was given a piece of duct tape, and I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the duct tape to fish out one of these things.
Wow. Okay, all of you say, wow.
Great stuff.
Is that too high for you?
Mike Campbell. No. It's,
already got one.
it's almost as good. Just Met Band. That's what it says.
Oh,
Next we have.
And Libby's also given us one of her CDs, Thinking Like a Mountain. And she's going to draw a name out of the hat and somebody will win her CD also.
Mike Campbell. Doug Brown. Doug Brown?
Doug, you're not here? Okay, we will give you a phone call and get a hold of it. We'll be the artist when we get later on.
Lou asked me to remind everybody that he's also going to be opening for Christine Lavin, a very humorous songwriter who's coming up with Whistling Swan Productions on March 21st. So that'll be at the Discovery Theater at the PAC. So keep track of your calendars. Check in at the Whistling Swan desk and get a copy of their schedule. The Bernard Glansbeek Quintet is our next group up. They appear to be ready? Not quite. I'm going to tell you about them. This is Bernard Glansbeek, Michael Rampel, Don Wolgamuth. All right, try it again.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. Diane, you've changed. Okay, well, Frank is standing in for Diane. And who else is here? Bill Yeagle. Bill is here, playing bass. And Laura Hall is going to be, Laura's the one that's pretty.
Matter of opinion.
The Bernard Glansbeek Quintet, please welcome.
Diego on the bass, and to sing this next number for you is Don Hall.
Right.
I'm sorry. Laura Hall. I just got up with that.
We skip the light fandango, turn cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kinda seasick when the crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. When we called out for another drink, the waiter brought a tray, and so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale. She said, I'm home unsurely, though in truth we were at sea. So I took her by the looking glass and forced her to agree, saying, you must be the mermaid who took Neptune for a ride. And the while at me so sadly that my anger straightway died. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale.
time now, isn't it? Isn't that great? It's nice to have so many talented people here. I got a couple of announcements. Frank and Bernard, who were just up here playing the mandolin and the fiddle, along with Lorene Sullivan, will be performing as Just Jammin' at a Serenity House concert on February 8th. If you'd like more information, there's some information in the lobby. And also, Robin Hopper sent a message up to me. Apparently, we are very short on volunteers for helping with the tables tomorrow. The membership table and the tapes and the food, the candy bars and the t-shirts. So if any of you have some time that you'd like to donate to the festival as a volunteer, we'd certainly appreciate it. Please see Robin out at the tape table in the lobby. Let's see. It's time again for me to run through the list of our major sponsors while we're doing a band change here. Just let me run through the entire list and give them a big hand at the end. These are all people who have donated considerable amount of money or goods to our cause. The Municipality of Anchorage Arts Advisory Committee, the Alaska Club East, the Alyeska Pipeline Service Company, the Anchorage Daily News, AT&T Wireless Services, the First National Bank of Anchorage, the National Bank of Alaska, what state of Maine? Peninsula Airways, Ship Creek Hotel, and the Snow Goose Restaurant and Brew Pub. Please give them all a big round of applause. We're coming up to the last two acts of the night. Please don't leave. The last group up is a real hot dance group. You're going to love them. And they got brighter shirts than me. This next group, though, consists of Paul Drummond, Don Miller, Angie Kozitz, Judy Hilborn. There's somebody else there that I don't know have on here. Who else? Lee and Lee. Please welcome Ungroup.
Yeah, we're Ungroup. The family music group that plays for the dysfunctional family, or I should say dysfunctional music. Yeah, we've been together for about 4 or 5 years.
Man.
Was it that long? Yeah. So.
And we're still dysfunctional.
Yeah, totally dysfunctional. But really, we don't want to really take a lot of credit for what we do. That's why we call our group Ungroup. We apologize for those of you who were unable to get our latest CD. Oh, come on, it was our only CD. But there's a sign up.
There really is one.
Yeah, there really is one. And a few of these songs we're going to sing tonight are probably on that CD. From the end here, we have Lee. Likes to call himself Traveler. Lee Jones, Lee Smith. He'll use all kinds of aliases because he doesn't want anybody to know what he's doing here.
Works for the school district.
Yeah, works for the schools. A couple of months ago, his ticker gave him a little trouble, so we're happy to see him standing here tonight.
Yep.
Well, sort of happy. And then we've got Don, who is probably the only musician in the group. On lead guitar, accompanying. Oh, yeah, Lee is too. Yeah, Lee played with some reputable people, and then he played with us. Okay, and I'm using up too much time. And then we have Judy Hilborn, and Judy's a singer. And
I'm a shower singer, and I'm just here because my shower curtain is too. I see it somewhere. There it is.
Okay, good. All right, and then there's Angie, who's here because her parole officer makes her do this.
Yeah.
And
Pretty
then
nice.
there's me, and I'm Sadie.
Paul.
Okay.
Angie has to wear one of those tracking devices, and her kids keep tracking her.
You want to introduce
Let's do
this?
it.
This first song that we're doing is dedicated to all the old men out there. You know, honey, you're an old guy. You love them, and you don't know what to do with them, but you keep them anyway.
Okay.
I can't forget the night we met. You were such a hunk. You took me to your bachelor pad and we got really drunk. I got so proud I had to stay. For that I'll take the blame. You said you'd always love me and you forgot my name. Well, you got rude and sloppy drunk. You were such a slob. You bluegrass. I'm married to a couch of birds and talks to the TV. The last time you took me out was 1983. Should've listened to my mom and married some old fart, one with lots of money and trouble with his heart. Well, went to Dr. Tobin, 'cause I was gaining weight. He said I should cross my legs. I was 3 months late. It could have been those Mackie twins from up at Gina Springs. They didn't take no chances. They used those rubber things. I'm married to a couch that burps and talks to no TV. The last time you took me out was 1983. Should have listened to my mom and married some old fart, one with lots of money and trouble with his heart. Oh, Judy. Woo. What's this? Yeah. Listen to the twist. I'm married to a couch that burps and talks to the TV. The last time you took me out was 1983. Should have listened to my mom and married some old fart, one with lots of money and trouble with his heart. Well, you went out to Bristol Bay with your buddy Bob. All you did was guzzle beer and you didn't find a job. But I couldn't wait till you got home and had to marry me. I'm married to a couch that burps and talks to the TV. I'm married to a couch that burps and talks to the TV. The last time you took me out was 1983. Should have listened to my mom and married some old fart, one with lots of money and trouble with his heart. One with lots of money and trouble with his heart. We just had a foggy thought.
Part of folk music always entails a certain amount of plagiarism, so here's one that we plagiarized from the Bluegrass Songbook.
I prefer to call it a parody. Thank you very much. Compare these, compare that.
This is sort of an elaboration on the old joke about, well, they say this joke about the 60s, that if you remember it, you really weren't there, so.
Actually, this is for the two gentlemen here who are 50, over 50 and almost 50. This is what they're going through right now.
Okay. We got a bass back again? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2,
Got no cares for affairs, so what? Nothing don't matter to me. Once I knowed I thought I had a thought, or so it was told to me. But as it goes, I just forgot what to do, or I thought that's me. Oh, Foggy thought you'll always be one step ahead of me. Good old Foggy thought, that's me. Foggy thought, that's me. Now sitting here wondering what I should do for a job I'll apply. With lots of pay my way and no IQ of life, I thought I'd try. Doing what them voices telling me what it is that they did say. In the army, be all you could be, or was it just have a nice day? Oh, Foggy thought you
Okay, this next song, I had to write my notes down, is dedicated to all you special people out there who really like to wear lacy and frilly things underneath their clothes. Nobody else may know it, but you know who you are. You know who I'm talking about in this song, too.
We sure do.
Shakers, just a second. She's got my shakers.
Shake it, baby.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
It's a nice pretty song.
Lacy things my wife is missing. I didn't ask her permission. I'm wearing her clothes, her silk pantyhose, and walking around in women's underwear. In the drawer, there's a teddy, little straps like spaghetti. It holds me so tight, like handcuffs at night, walking around in women's underwear. In the office, there's a Merv Albert. He pretends that I am Murphy Brown. He says, "Are you ready?" I said, "Whoa, man. Wait until the wife is out of town. Later on, if you wanna, we can dress like Madonna. Put on some eye shade and enjoy the parade. Walk around in women's underwear. Lacy things, my wife is missing. Didn't ask her permission. I'm wearing her clothes, her silk pantyhose, walking around in women's underwear. I'm walking around in women's underwear. I like chiffon. I'm walking around in women's underwear. I'm a walking, he's a walking around in women's underwear.
Feels so tight.
I'm a walking,
Just a strut.
around in women's underwear.
That explains those pantyhose in your car, right?
Yeah. I knew there was a reason for those.
Right. And you've
Honey,
been
he's
wearing this
got-
for how long?
He's got some outrageous nail polish, I gotta tell you.
Oh, try that sometime.
All right, you're really going to enjoy this song because it has to do with Alaska. It has to do with fishing. And for those of you that have ever been in a fishing tournament, this will really drive home the meaning of bluegrass music and fishing.
Okay.
Blue, 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 blue.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Blue, 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 blue.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Mr. Salmon, going upstream, past all those gill nets and hooks on a string, past all those snaggers and different net draggers, up that fish ladder, oh, you see through ladder, Mr. Salmon. I bought all this gear, got lots of tackle and a 12-pack of beer. I need a fish that's bigger than this now, so I can win the derby this year, Mr. Salmon. Oh, give me a break. My family's tired of eating too late. All that it takes is a little bit of give it up, please, for my dinner table, Mr. Salmon. Oh, stop all your praise. Come out of hiding from under the beds. So will you swim up and take a bite, Mr. Salmon? Put up a fight. Hey there, big guy.
saying, you're the winner, you derby-sized dinner, Mr. Salmon. Won't stop all your pranks. Come out of hiding from under the banks. So please swim up and take a bite. Mr. Salmon, put up a fight.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Bloop, bloop.
Thank you, Quintet.
We're gonna give a minute. Play a minute song.
We don't have a minute song, but we'll make it a long minute and it'll be done in under a minute.
Okay.
If you believe that.
This is kind of our signature song. I don't know
And
why.
then truly, this song goes blah, 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 blah,
Okay, let's
blah.
do it.
Let's go.
My girlfriend really hates it when I do this song because people think I'm singing about her.
Yeah, we know. Let's do it.
My whole world's been going downhill since my baby turned gay. Everything was fine until she went the other way. Don't sleep like I know I should. Don't enjoy my livelihood. Nothing don't taste so good since my baby turned gay. Give my heart to her, and my baby went away. Run up with a carpenter named Lucy May. Pride shattered and my ego shrunk. All I want to do is get sloppy drunk. Who'da woulda ever thought since my baby turned gay? My centerfold up hit the road. Woe is me. It's a cruel world and I'm a fool for girls and so is she. Never gonna be the same as yesterday. I don't know who to blame. Dang it anyway. I do my own laundry now. Wash my own greasy job. Sit alone and wonder how my baby turned gay.
How did your baby turn gay?
I had coffee with her the other day. She paid.
My centerfold done hit the road. Woe is me. It's a cruel world and I'm a fool for girls and so is she. Never gonna be the same as yesterday. I don't know who to blame. Dang it anyway. I do my own laundry now. Wash my own greasy job. Sit alone and wonder how my baby turned gay. How my baby turned gay. How my baby turned gay. Yeah.
Another reminder, we have t-shirts in the lobby. We have CDs and tapes in the lobby. We have information on concerts coming up. We have all kinds of stuff out there. Stop by and say hi to the folks. Sign up with Robin to be a volunteer. We have one more group up tonight. And after this is over, we invite you all down to the Snow Goose Restaurant and Mini Bar, or what is it, brewery, for a the Cajun dance is still going on down there till 1 o'clock in the morning. So if you still got some music in you and you want to hear some more, go on down to the Snow Goose. One more thing. Let's see, what was it? I had another message that somebody was telling me about. Oh, I'll make up something. Volunteerism. The Anchorage Folk Festival works on volunteers. All of us up here that do the stage crew, all the people working in the lobby, all the people that do the emceeing and the background work and the footwork that takes to put this thing on, none of us get paid. We all do it out of the goodness of our hearts. So we ask if any of you are interested in helping us. We sure want your help. We've got openings for tomorrow. If you've got an hour or two to spend, we need your help. Please think about it and sign up in the lobby with Robin. Our next group, the last group for the evening. These guys have been here, and we saved them for the end because they didn't want my shirt to look dull until it was time for me to go home. I'm not sure, are they nodding that they're ready? Or, oh, they're nodding that they're ready. Please welcome the Anchortown Cloggers.
shoes a couple days ago. Hi, we're the Anchortown Cloggers, and we're glad that you have stuck around. And hopefully we'll give you a show that you're going to enjoy. Get my breath here. This is our sixth year of being at the Anchorage Folk Festival, and it's an event that we really do look forward to. We appreciate being able to dance on this wonderful stage and wonderful auditorium, and we appreciate the opportunity to be around so much talent. It's great. We do appreciate that. And you guys go ahead and breathe, I don't care. As you can see, it's pretty aerobic, but we do have a lot of fun. We do enjoy the dance, and that's what brought a lot of us together, is just the pure enjoyment of the dance. We would like to say thank you to a couple of places that have allowed us to practice in their establishments, and that's the Anchorage Moose Lodge and the St. Mary's Episcopal Church. We do appreciate that. We're going to be doing 2 more songs before we take a short break. The first 2 songs that we did was Bluesberry Hill, and the last one that we did was Be There. We'll be doing Ida Red and Fiddlin' Man. I thought I wouldn't forget. And then we'll take another short break, and Sharon will introduce our group and our last song. Our group does have 3 goals. The first one is to have fun. The second goal is to try and get all of our feet going the same direction at the same time. And the third goal, of course, is to have fun. And we hope that you have fun too. Thank you.
We're going to show up in our pajamas tonight, being we were here this late.
saved our best to last, or maybe it's our toughest. You guys be the judge. But in honor of all the Irish attraction that our country is involved in with Irish step dancing, we can't let it go either, because clogging along with Irish step dancing originated in Ireland. So we're going to do our own clogging version to a song called Cry of the Kelps. If you've heard of Lord of the Dance, you know that's where it came. But unfortunately, I have bad news. Michael Flatley is unable to join us tonight. We'll do the best we can without him, so please enjoy as I introduce our group too. First is Betty. Betty has come up all the way from Juneau to dance with us again, so we're really happy to have her here. Judy, Sheila, Betty, Diane, Peggy, Kathy, Bill, Lori, Terry, and I'm Sharon.
The Anchortown Cloggers. Well, thank you all for coming. If you just take just a second and look around your seats, we had somebody lose a navy blue polar fleece style hat. If somebody could look around so you can find that, turn it in at the membership desk. We appreciate it. Thanks for coming. Tomorrow there's another day, afternoon and evening, workshops tomorrow.